I'm gonna pull a little good cop, bad cop real quick. Because here's what happened to me. I have to talk quietly because somebody else is upstairs right now. But I totally woke up and had absolutely no fucking clue what was going on. And myself and a lot of other Christian women, all of us going, holy shit, we just got cracked into this chat. Like, we're indigo threes. Like, we were fucking lost. And a lot of people are getting cracked straight out to Ashiana Dean material because it's a very good head start. And unfortunately, Pennsylvania's had some pretty heavy-hitting power players. And I give Ashiana Dean credit for the information that she's brought forth because it has led to tools such as this. As soon as I saw this fucking time matrix diagram, I was like, oh shit, that's kind of what it looks like. That's a really good head start. And in the comments section were a bunch of people like that Voyagers guy who gave me a bunch of shit and set me up for failure by giving me a bunch of information. And then I ask the information, I ask questions about it in the chats, and then he's like turning against me and being a total dickhead, like, oh, you're going off of fallen information. And it's just like, dude, you're the one that fucking gave it to me. This is what happens. There are a lot of fallen people pretending in these comment sections to be holier than thou and saying to people like me outside of the comments, I can't contact my oversoul. I think I'm fallen. But in the comment section, I'm going to say that I'm Lyran and I want your fucking paperwork too. Because there's a lot of really smart men in these comment sections tearing into people like Chicky Light and tearing into women who are getting cracked into these comment sections, asking questions about Jesus and asking questions about all kinds of shit. And then, like this Voyagers guy, he found this material at the exact same time I did, but has had 7 or 8 or 9 years ahead of me in actually knowing what's going on and researched, and knew a lot of other shit before this. There are a lot of very strong women waking up right now who have no fucking clue. They are being guided to this material as a start. And there are a bunch of asshole men in the comment sections literally being total dickheads. And I know they creep on me and they talk shit on me in their little chat rooms because I dare question Ashiana Dean and I dare question how wishy-washy this shit is. And maybe that's the only way to get anybody cracked in the right direction is to talk shit on this guy, because I've reached out to him and he's literally acknowledged seeing some of my videos and has chosen to do nothing. I've personally reached out to him. He was the first person I reached out to and told him my role here, and he blew me off. He responded to me with like a machiwa and like a thumbs up or something, and then put out content saying that all L names are bad. And I just would like to fucking remind people who are spiritually awake that there are children walking around here stuck with the names of their parents' heroes because their parents don't realize that they are not all heroes, not every round of them. And spiritually awake people best fucking understand quickly that when coupled with a good woman, not every version of every fucking L name is bad. And I want that retracted, because when I went to Kennywood, I went and got something to eat at the one restaurant in there, and there was probably about a 17-year-old little Indian boy, and he took my money. Oh, I mean, he took my card because it's a cashless society B system. And he had a name tag on it that said Elijah. And then I go to work and we have a dishwasher start who has the name Elijah tattooed on his neck because that's his son's name. And I'm fucking here because this is the fucking end of all of this bullshit. Anybody intentionally spreading misinformation, I'm going to fucking call you out and I'm going to fucking embarrass you. This is bullshit. A machiwa.